Your pricing page is one of the most important pages on your entire website. That is where your visitors go before they finally decide if they're going to leave or if they're going to buy. So naturally, it is a phenomenal place to run A/B tests, and in this video, I'm going to tell you about a couple of A/B tests that you could run right now on your pricing page. Let's get right into it. All of these are super simple to run and can make a sizable difference in your conversion rate. Starting with number one, yearly versus monthly first. I can almost assure you your pricing page has a couple of tiers, maybe somewhere between 2 and 5, and the toggle is initially set to either monthly or yearly. There is absolutely no telling which option being first is more likely to increase your conversion rate. It totally depends business to business. A lot of people have the hypothesis that yearly is more likely to convert as the first option because people are going to see that higher price first, and then when they go ahead and switch to monthly, they're going to be left with the feeling that it is a good deal in comparison to if it's monthly first, yearly is going to feel expensive. But on the other hand, showing yearly first and that high yearly price can kind of scare some people away. So the only thing you can do is test it against your actual visitors. Let me tell you, the results might shock you. Next up, we have showing yearly pricing as monthly pricing. And no, I don't mean lying. I've actually mentioned this one quite a few times on the channel. What I mean by this is, let's say your yearly price is $120. Instead of showing $120 a year, instead you can say $10 a month billed annually. Everybody knows what this means and they can do the math in their own head. But what you might be doing there is showing users the value in paying for that yearly option in comparison to the more expensive monthly option. So suddenly, instead of your yearly pricing feeling like the expensive option, it suddenly feels like the cheap and sensible option. Next up, we have changing the order of your plan. So more than likely, your pricing page starts with the free or cheapest plan and then slowly works its way up to the most expensive plan. This is logical, but I've seen quite a few companies, including companies that I work for, testing what's going to happen if they put their most expensive plan first and their cheapest plan last. And shockingly, from my testing, this typically does actually lead to a higher conversion rate. The hypothesis is that people are going to see that expensive plan, let's say $500 a month, and go, oh, that's expensive. So then when they work their way down and the cheapest plan is $10 a month, all of a sudden that $10 feels super cheap. Instead of if you go the other way around where they see cheapest first and most expensive last. I know I was shocked by this one and you might be too, so I would definitely recommend running an A/B test for it. Next up, we have a very simple one. That is button copy. I have seen this make a massive difference. Let's say your buttons right now say something like get started. Try a whole bunch of new variants. For example, start free trial, start for free, get started today, start now. Just to name a few, there are a whole bunch of different options, and I know any little button changes and text changes on your site can make a difference, but the pricing button is literally the last action people take on your site before they buy, so it is specifically important, and if you haven't tested this already, and even if you have, I would recommend doing a whole bunch of different variants, letting it run for a long time so that you can figure out definitively which option is converting better. And finally, we have feature charts. Those long charts on pricing pages which explain the difference between plans and which features they do and don't have. On one hand, this can educate your users a lot and make them feel more comfortable before they buy, so it could be a really great thing to have. On the other hand, it can lead to your users feeling overwhelmed and clicking away. So if you already have one, test removing it. And if you don't have one, test making one and having it on the pricing page. So finally, the next thing that I want to say here is, let's say you want the best pricing page of all. You can run all of these tests one by one, or if you're getting a good bit of traffic, my recommendation would be to set up a multivariate test. If you don't know what a multivariate test is, picture this. All of these tests running at the same time, all using different combinations so that at the end of the day, you're going to see which combination of all of these things leads to the highest converting pricing page. It's basically like a super A/B test, and if you use Webflow, they're super easy to set up with Optibase. There's a link in the description to a video where I show you plain and simply how you can set up a multivariate test where you can use all of these things to get yourself the perfect pricing page. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if it helped, and I'll see you in the next one.